Hi guys, welcome to our daily encounter. Today we see a clearing out of anyone and anything that would stand in opposition to David as taking on the role of king over all of Israel. Of course, Saul has already been dealt with. He has died, and then also his son Jonathan. But in our reading today, we see Ishbosheth being killed. We see Abner, the commander of Saul's army, being killed. We also see the Jebusites being overtaken, allowing David to take up residency there in Jerusalem and there on Mount Zion. We see the Philistines also being defeated twice before David. And David just showing dominance over anything that was in opposition to him. Now, in a lot of cases, it wasn't he himself that enacted these things, but as circumstances played out, this is basically what happened. And as we think about this from a spiritual standpoint, and as we relate David to Christ, who was a descendant of David and whom David was a foreshadow of, we also can kind of take this into practice. That is, as we are seeking to have Christ as our king, as our ruler, the one who takes preeminence in everything that we do, it ought to be that we also have the experience where things begin to clear out, the things that would stand in opposition to Christ in our lives. And each of us might have different things that might be standing in opposition to the kingship of Christ. And it's up to each of us to decide what that particular thing might be. But whatever it might be, we must get those things out of the way to remove the stumbling blocks that keep us from giving full allegiance to Christ. It could be money, it could be our search for power, it could be getting too involved in certain things that aren't wrong in and of themselves, like seeking a career, or education, or whatever else it might be. Just things that rob us of our attention to Christ, that kind of become our king, that we're following and really rules our life. We just have to be careful with that. We have to take out the Sauls, the Abners, the Ishbosheths of our lives, the Philistines, the Jebusites of our lives, so to speak, and give Christ the ultimate preeminence in our lives. So as we think about this and as we reflect on our reading today, we can do that. We can take inventory within us, look at our lives outwardly as well, and begin to, if nothing else, begin to recognize the things that are threatening Christ's rule in our hearts. And once we recognize those things, then we can do due diligence in removing those things, or at least lessening their value in our hearts, so that Christ can become the true ruler, the true king that we follow with all of our heart, and with all our mind, and with all of our strength. So let's do that today, guys. I do thank you for watching the video today. Hope you guys have a great day. Love you guys. God bless.